So looking at this expression, we can simplify this. So to do this, then we start with equal to a raised to power 2, b raised to power minus 3, then c. So we express this in a negative form. So we have multiplied by a raised to power minus, then minus 1, b raised to power minus 2, c raised to power minus into bracket minus 2. We close the bracket for this, then we multiply it with this, and this also give us, don't forget, we have raised to power minus 1 over here, and this becomes a, b raised to power minus 1, then c raised to power minus 3. We have raised to power 2. So then we can collect the like terms here, and this will give us equal to this, and this gives us, so this negative, we negate each other to positive. So we have with this a raised to power 2 plus 1. So for b, if we combine this together, we have b raised to power minus 3, then raised to power minus 2, c raised to power 2. This goes to positive. So we have, close the bracket, raised to power minus 1. Then for this, we have multiplied by a raised to power a into bracket a, b multiplied by b raised to power minus 1, then multiply by c raised to power minus 3, then raised to power 2. So here we can simplify this. This is equal to a raised to power 3, b raised to power minus 5, and c raised to power 2. Close the bracket, raised to power minus 1. Then we have a multiplied by b raised to power minus 1 multiplied by c raised to power minus 3, or raised to power 2. Now let's multiply this power with this, then this power with this. So we have this to be a raised to power minus 3, then this to be b raised to power 5, and c raised to power minus 2. Multiply by this, we have a raised to power 2, b raised to power minus 2, then c raised to power minus 6. Now let's multiply both expressions together. So this, we collect the like terms. So that will be equal to a raised to power minus 3, then plus 2, b raised to power 5, then plus into bracket minus 2, then c raised to power minus 2 plus into bracket raised to power minus 6. So to simplify this, we have a raised to power minus 1, b raised to power 3, c, then this gives us raised to power minus 8. Now the next thing, so that is why we need to be careful with the exponent. So as you can see from here, this was supposed to be positive. So with this simply means raised to power 1. So if this is positive, then we have 3. And this is supposed to be 3. Okay? And this also supposed to be 3. Then we move down. Likewise, this is supposed to be minus 3. okay, such that over here we now have minus 3. So now when we combine this, we are supposed to arrive to minus 9. So here we now have the next step to be equal to 1 minus 1 over a multiplied by b raised to power 3, then 1 multiplied by 1 over c raised to power 9. Then this can properly be written as b raised to power 3 over a multiplied by c raised to power 9. And this is the final stage and final answer.